Well, hello, my beautiful Leo. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your monthly reading for November 2024. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings and I will never reach out to you personally to offer one. Also, I will never ask you for money, e-gifts, or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Leo, this is your monthly reading for November. As usual, I can't believe we're here already. Blink and we're already in the month of November, but here we are, it has arrived, and this is the month that signals radical revolution. Every month I ask my guides about the energy to communicate to you all, and this month, the first thing they said was, November, November, we will always remember this November. So I'm guessing it will be memorable for a couple of reasons. But anyway, we are officially dialing up the heat in Scorpio season. It's intense and it's all-consuming. It's time to do a deep dive emotionally, cultivate a deeper relationship with self, initiate more intimate connections with others, ponder the mysteries of life and the universe, as well as bravely overcome any circumstances that seemed impossible. Now, it really is time to embrace your passionate wild side and submerge yourself in knowing as well as following your beautiful heart. This month fully supports you embracing alone time to follow anything that you're passionate about, a hobby, a sport, art, music, films. It's time to really commit to yourself. Now, one of the most powerful events unfolds this month. Pluto makes its final move into the sign of Aquarius, and this remains there until March 2043. Which is a very long time, of course, and this will lead you to so many incredible personal breakthroughs, encouraging a desire to learn more about yourself on a psychological level especially. So this is an exciting time to, of course, explore, broaden your horizons, and try new things. Now, Pluto transforms, and Aquarius pushes for social change, technological advancements, new governmental structures, and a dismantling of old, outdated systems. It will have a profound effect on the world at large in the following years, of course. And the last time this occurred was from 1778 until 1798, where some of the most intense revolutions in the world occurred. And this resulted, of course, in major changes of power structures as well as new technological advancements. Now, Aquarius rules climate as well, so we will continue to see odd weather events that are not typical to season. They may amplify a bit, and of course, the Uranus-Pluto partnership could increase potential for volcanic plate movements and seismic activity. Well, it all kicks off this month and it will filter out for years to come, so it won't be like a sudden thing. It will be a gradual shift that we will see. And basically, on a personal level, Pluto represents anything hidden. So you may be prompted to change the odd password this month or even discover a long-kept secret. And we have increased solar activity during this time, of course, as I take out the Sun card right there. Okay, so this will have a profound impact on you as well. Now, we do have increased solar activity, lots of solar flares and things like that. So I would say it would be wise to save down any financial statements, back up any work as potential outage increases during this time. Double check any travel plans forever as well, because of course we have a Mercury retrograde, and that will be in the sign of Sagittarius, which will affect travel. It can basically cause delays in results, travel, or influence technical glitches, especially with apps or social media platforms. So, it can cause a little bit of disruption, but on a positive level, Mercury retrograde can actually allow us to slow down, see minute details before moving forward so we don't miss anything. It encourages revamps, renewals, and gives us second chances to make long-lasting positive changes. Now, looking at your energy, I feel like you've got a lot of positive things coming this month. Very good financial changes happening for you as well on a personal level, my beautiful Leo. But we also do have that new moon in Scorpio, and it will be rubbing shoulders with Jupiter. And there is an alignment that causes a trine with Saturn. So it would be a perfect time to set new intentions and tap into that tenacity, that ambition to make all your goals and dreams happen. And successful outcomes will be long lasting. Now we also have the star Algol, which will be visible in the constellation Perseus throughout November. So we may see a battle overall of positive over negative energy during this time. Dates to note in particular would be the 9th, the 12th, and the 29th. Now Uranus, also the great awakener to truth, will be strongly triggered by the full moon on the 15th. So, they're only 1 degree apart. We may see some shocking world events to unfold or be revealed around this date that truly opens our eyes, especially on the financial front, as of course this full moon is going to be in the sign of Taurus, which governs money, acquisitions, property, all of those things. We may even see an admission that potentially things are not as good as we initially thought they would be financially, and even well-known brands or institutions may close or announce a closure during this month. And we could also see the launch of new global apps or technology that changes how we advance as society. But on a personal level, you may have a shocking revelation yourself about an event you experienced from the past or someone from the past. And this revelation actually will help you heal from this and move on from it from a place of empowerment. Uranus during this period can help you discover a eureka moment as well, to move forward with big ideas and the power to transform your life in the most powerful, positive way. So this is a great month for change. And looking at your first card, you've got the shooting star. So I would say make a wish, because we have it being delivered here for you. Now, this card, of course, is about seeing things clearly. It's a month where you are shining your beautiful light. I see a lot of you are exhausted, of course, but you're going to have this extra energy in the month of November in particular to basically focus or shine a spotlight on things that are very important for you. And you're shining your light on fun with people, the community, sharing good times with good people, getting out there and basically enjoying yourself. Three of Cups is all about celebration, but also you have that King of Pentacles, so you're keeping your eye on your finances, on your health, and I feel this is about quick action. This is about you focusing on all your endeavors. I feel like you're going to be in a period of focus, of strategy, and I feel like you're going to get the best out of this month. Even though you may feel you're exhausted and you feel that things don't tend to change, I feel like you are shining a spotlight on things that you want to transform or broaden your horizons with. Now remember, your 4th house is governing you at the beginning of the month, and this is about stabilizing things. It's about your home life. It's about all things domestic. You may feel like decluttering, doing a bit of a revamp there, making your home your sanctuary. Also, DIY may be influencing you at this time. You may want to structure your house in a different way or paint things, give it a fresh look. But also, I feel like you are kind of like thinking also about setting up businesses from home during this period if you want to go and launch a career or want to branch out in some way. But this month, overall, it affects us all in a way where we're going to think of the big philosophical questions, and your 4th house really underlines that. So you're going to be doing a deep dive yourself, my beautiful Leo, and where you feel like you belong or where home really is for you. And that doesn't mean like a place. It doesn't have to be like a building. It can be a vibe. It can be a person. It can be a situation. It could be, a country. So I feel like you're really asking yourself, where do you feel that you are at home and where do you feel like you want to be in the future? Because this is a card to think about the future. So a lot of you are making long-lasting structures this month that will benefit you long-term. Now, this is, of course, about you tapping into that passionate side of self, creativity, wonder, curiosity for what is possible. And I feel like you're really empowered this month to move on through. But also, this card showing up for you indicates a wish will be delivered, something that you're wishing for. You are going to reconnect to it. It's something you feel like you don't have right now. I would also say that, with the Four of Swords there, get ready for action, because I feel it is going to be very quickly bestowed upon you, and it's going to be exciting. It's something dynamic. It says a moment in time for luck. Okay, dynamic, incandescent, dazzled, sudden, passionate, passing through, enterprising, brilliant, quick action, a wish granted, which is rare. Okay, that's what it says on this card. So I feel this is a really great month to live your passions, but also to, of course, achieve a wish, a desired outcome. It's something you worked hard for. Of course, the mountains represent struggle, hardship, that you've been through a lot, and you've got a Five of Pentacles there. I would say pay close attention to your health this month. Mainly because I feel like you're very burnt out. I feel like you've been spinning plates and maybe have been pushed in many different directions recently. Life has been a lot, and I feel that your immune system, may be something that you need to guard this month, especially because you may get a seasonal cold. Now, really interesting because, I have a Leo moon, of course, and I was hit with a seasonal cold that, of course, does affect my voice. So I'm definitely doubling down on immune system, lotions and potions, honey, lemon, ginger, garlic, all of the things. And I would say it's something that you are also keeping guard on as well. 8 is the number of the self, and this card, of course, is number 8. Now, you're not focusing on yourself in a selfish way. I feel like you're implementing more self-care routines, cozying up, with something that you're passionate about in the home space, but also your 10th house actually takes over from that. So once you're analyzing your journey and processing the past in order to find more security and grounding in the present moment and empowering yourself, then you've got that ambitious energy where you have the energy, the drive, the motivation to get projects finished and your tasks done. Now, of course, this is not about career, although if you are in a career, I feel like you're really shining this month. You really are someone who's going to be recognized, and there are opportunities here for you to step into, but I feel there's opportunities in the works, okay? So it can be that you're working really hard, you don't have it in November, but you may hear about a promotion in November, and suddenly it's going to be something that starts a little bit later on, for example. It's something you have been working towards, but ultimately, whether you're in a career or not, I feel this is a time to be appreciated for who you are and what you bring to friendships and to the world around you, okay? Now, of course, this card, if you see, it's got a little Aries sign there, and that's about tapping into your passionate, driven side. So that 10th house is going to really light up for you, and I feel this is about people letting you know that they appreciate your presence in their life, but also I'm getting a strong energy that you're establishing your reputation as someone who is full of great ideas. You are someone who is destined for the top. I feel like you're a great friend, you're very generous, but I also see a lot of you tapping into that playful side so that you can have a lot more fun, spend more time with friends. Some of you may share like a meal, or with a person. You may actually invite people to your home, have like a dinner party or a soiree. I'm being given the word soiree. What a wonderful word. And I feel some of you may also get invitations this month to, of course, we've got Thanksgiving for some of you who celebrate Thanksgiving, but this is about spending good quality time with the people you care the most about. Living in the present moment, enjoying company, that's, invaluable. So I feel with that 3 of Cups, it's all about friendship. It's about community. For some of you, it's about involving yourself a little bit more in the community. You may find a hobby or a pursuit that you really enjoy where you actually connect to people and find friendships, long-lasting friendships during this time as well. Now, of course, the 3 of Cups in this position, this is a card for celebration. So, of course, I see you celebrating your wonderful self and seeing how capable you are under the circumstances that you've been given. A lot of you with that 5 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles in the resistance position, you feel that you've been struggling or there's been some hardship there. And I feel like you're coming out of that cycle right now and more fun lies ahead. But I feel some of you have been in hermit mode, or you've been taking a period of respite to recharge your batteries and get ready for a busy month ahead. And I feel it's going to be very enjoyable. You're more focused on fun this month. Now, that King of Pentacles also indicates you have a lot of responsibilities. So even though you want to kick back and relax, you're still focusing on bills and, your responsibilities and duties to your family, to your friendships. And I feel this card also indicates that you are attracting more wealth as well. Okay, anything that's in the resistance position will go into the upright. So even though we've got the Five of Pentacles here, the Six of Pentacles indicates a stabilizing of your finances and a little bit extra resources available to you financially this month. So you may be able to save a little and spend a little in equal measure there. But also it highlights the universe is sending you a nice little surprise this month, but you attracted this opportunity, because when you get this card, it means you can attract opportunity anywhere you go because you're committed to your goals, your dreams, and you're serious about getting the best out of life, okay? Now, this card also indicates that some of you are going to be focused on work, of course. So if you are in a career, I feel like you are diligently working away and investing a lot of time and energy into your creative endeavors. But I would say with that Three of Cups, don't forget to stop and smell the roses or spend time with the people that you really care about, because I feel like you are missed. Okay, so if you have been extra busy and focusing on serious projects and endeavors, I feel it's important to take a step back in order to recharge your batteries and spend it with good quality energy. And that, of course, is in the form of other people. A lot of you are going to be finding like new festivals. Some of you may actually pay for new events, or just keeping life interesting. I see some of you really like going to places where there's like live music, drama, basically I see an energy here of good company being your focus at this time. But also the King of Pentacles, it indicates that you don't have to spend money in order to enjoy those endeavors. A lot of you are going to find free events to go to this month as well. Art, music, theater. But ultimately with that King of Pentacles there, I feel there is an energy here of you staying grounded. You're very smart, you're hardworking, and I feel that you are looking to enjoy the best in life. King of Pentacles always strives for a life of luxury. So I feel this is what's on your mind right now. Some of you may implement ways of making money in the home space or launching your own business this month. For some of you, if you are in your own business and you may have found that things have been a bit volatile in the economic markets right now, I feel with that Six of Pentacles there, I feel that things will start to plateau a little bit better or become a little more stabilized for you there. And there is a nice surprise where industry picks up a little bit, and it could be seasonal right now. So I feel like you could be a little bit more busy as you approach January and February even of next year is what I see. I feel it's going to be a little more long lasting there. But we also have MAP. Now, because it is another 3, pay close attention to your numbers. We've got double 3 here, and this can indicate that right now I feel you have been focused a lot on not just yourself, but other people. You've been giving a lot of your energy out. And I feel some of you may have felt that you've been in a cycle of repeat where there's been a repetitive cycle where, you've just been in routine. So you want to explore outside your usual parameters. Now, the map, of course, highlights you're thinking where to next. Okay. And it is in a resistance position. So I feel some of you have been like desiring to move into unknown territory in some area of your life. I feel like you are looking at your course and seeing if you're on course. But sometimes when you're just like busy in that repetitive cycle, it can feel like it's a long and lonely road. But actually, the more you do something, the more you become a pro at it. So whether that's you being a parent, whether that's you being in a career, whether that's you traveling or being nomadic in your current circumstances, I feel a lot of you are trying to just figure out your direction and making sure that you're on course. And I definitely see that you are on course, but sometimes you need to take a break or a rest to make sure that you kind of like readdress the map. Especially since we've got that Four of Swords, it means you're protected in your endeavors, but Sometimes when there's a bit of a pause or a lull in life and things are not as exciting as we hope they are, it gives us an opportunity to kind of like go back to the map and say, okay, am I still on course? Or is there another part of the world that I would like to explore, or another part of me that I would like to explore? So I feel right now that you're in a period of, this month in particular, exploration, okay? Because this card in the reverse will, of course, go into the upright. And it's another Aries energy. Now, although you are Leo, this is about you tapping into your fire and your sense of adventure and your sense of wonder, curiosity. And it says exploration, finding your way, locate, unknown destination, new territory, lay of the land, prepare, chart your course, read the signs, figure out your direction in new perspective. So with this here, I feel this is more about you either plotting or planning a trip. A lot of you are thinking about a big vacation you may be saving for. For some of you, this could be that you're going to go on a road trip, or it could be that you want to be a little bit more nomadic. So it could be that you want to like expand your business or go overseas, or some of you, if you're retiring, it could be that you want to find property abroad, for example. Or you're kind of just looking at your timeline. Now, of course, we have the map there. So some of you may be feeling that you are looking at what's going on in the world at large right now, and you feel that you're exhausted by the energy. There's always something negative there. You're doing your bit. You're someone who's very generous with your time. You may give to a charity or sign a petition this month, or you just want justice, okay? Because, of course, Six of Pentacles can be about justice and fairness and mercy as well. So I feel like, you just want the world to kind of wake up to the fact that we're hurting each other, and you want things to be fairer, kinder, and that vibration is actually going to change the world as well. So I feel you are doing your bit, but some of you may actually go on some sort of charity event, or you may distribute your ideas on how things should be different. And I feel expressing yourself is very important, of course, but with that Six of Pentacles, I see that you are very balanced in your decisions and your opinions, that you see both sides. I feel like you're fair to both sides. So I feel, if only there were more people in positions of authority like you, my beautiful Leo. I really get this sense of fairness about you. Now, of course, the Six of Pentacles in the reverse position can indicate some of you have been feeling a little bit out of balance recently. You may have felt that when you get stuck in a rut doing the same thing, seeing the same people, experiencing the same things, I feel, you tend to get a little bit bored. You're a fire element, so that's why you need to inject a little bit more spontaneity into your world. Now, of course, you may go off on a road trip with the same people, but it's a different vibe. It's a different energy. It's a different kind of curiosity. And I feel that's really going to revamp your energy. But with that Six of Pentacles, it will go into the upright. So I want you to be aware that there will be justice and fairness for everything that you're putting into your life right now. I feel like you're achieving quite a lot, but it may not feel like it. You're about to turn a corner there. Also, that Six of Pentacles in this position, it can indicate that some of you may encounter a person who has been a little bit unfair, someone who basically I feel has been draining your energy, and I feel like you may readdress the balance. I feel like you're not enabling their behavior any longer, and I feel like you're standing up for what you believe is right. So there may be a very important conversation that makes both parties take note and really take stock of what's going on. And I feel an olive branch can be reached later on, but I feel there's something here that needs to be said diplomatically, of course, but I also feel it really hits home. So there could be a very abrupt, honest conversation there, middle of the month for you. And that's probably because Mars is very reactive in the middle of the month as well. But this Six of Pentacles, it can also indicate that the universe is going to bestow a surprise upon you. Some of you may feel the universe has left you out in the cold, but I feel it will be exhibiting generosity towards you and reminding you that the world is actually full of pleasant surprises. It's not all doom and gloom. So the universe is going to send you something you've been wishing for. I also feel here with this card that it's unexpected. Okay, and I feel some of you may receive an unexpected gift. I'm getting two things actually. One is an unexpected gift, being sent towards you. This could be from a friend, because sixes tend to connect to friendship energy. There could also be a connection from someone from your past, someone that you really liked and enjoyed their company, but life got in the way and you both drifted apart. I feel there could be a reconnection or a reunion there this month, someone reaching out saying, hey, what are you up to? So glad I found you. I feel this person's been searching for you for quite some time. But I'm also getting this energy that some of you may actually have a package delivered to your door that is not for you, and you're going to have to return it. And or you're going to have to like put it back in the mail in some way. And I feel there's an energy of you meeting a person through this experience. I don't think it's going to be the person that actually the parcel is for, but it could be that you meet someone and you have a really rewarding conversation with that person. They've got some knowledge to impart. It may not mean that you're going to be long-lasting friends in this experience, but I feel they have a piece of information that the universe is sending to you through this person. Really random, but that's coming through there as well, okay? Now also, and this may be a little bit controversial, but I am being given an energy from these three cards that some of you want to relocate to a place where it's fairer, okay? You may feel that things have got pretty uneven in their exchange in wherever you live, whether that's a community, whether that's a country, whether that's a continent. I feel a lot of you are looking at the exchange, how much you give into a system that isn't giving back right now. And I feel like you're withdrawing to really contemplate where you feel you get the best exchange and feel more emotionally fulfilled as well. It's not all about money, of course. So I'm feeling that strongly coming from your collective reading right now. So perhaps it's something that's been on your mind, and it will be something that you will action later on if it's not now. But this Four Swords can also indicate a lot of you are exhausted, okay? Four Swords is a need for a rest, but you may have felt that life hasn't been able to afford you a rest right now. You've had to be on the go. But I also feel that this card in this position is indicating that, you're about to, have something that comes in where you're going to grab it with both hands. It's very rewarding. You've been in a period almost like on autopilot, and I feel this period has been giving you time to really think about yourself, your own needs, and find clarity before you move forward on something. A lot of you are launching things this month, and I feel like you need to take a breath in order to just slow down the pace a little bit so that you can get clear on your next steps. That Four of Swords often means healing, meditation, rest, recuperation. These are things that you're going to be tapping into this month. How can I get a little bit more time for me? How can I tap into meditation? How can I utilize things like yoga or, meditative practices that help, with your peace of mind? But also some of you, especially with the Six of Pentacles, which is all about balance and harmony, some of you are looking at your health this month and seeing that hormones are kind of like out of whack. Could be like, uneven distribution in hormones causing like a higher level of cortisol, for example, especially since we've got the Four of Swords. Could be fight or flight mode there. Some of you are needing a good rest, body, mind, and soul. I feel like you've had a lot on your mind, and if you can take some good quality rest or look at your schedule in a way where you can benefit, especially sleeping patterns is what I'm seeing here, then I definitely see it'll be very rewarding and give you optimum energy. Some of you are actually going to locate something that perhaps you've been deficient in, and it will turn your energy around completely, okay? Now, that Four of Swords also indicates clarity of mind, and I feel a lot of you are going to be thinking clearly about strategizing a plan or implementing the next steps of something where you can have a lot of fun, as well as do what you got to do in terms of your sense of responsibility, because you have those two cards. Three of Cups is like, how can I have fun and enjoy myself? And I see an invitation coming in actually for you where you're going to have a wonderful time, and you may even bump into someone that you used to know. I mean, this could be a reunion, but it could also be like a friend of a friend knows someone that you know but you lost touch with, and you reconnect. So I really feel this sense of excitement around you. Also, we've got youth here. Now, you do not look your age, my beautiful Leo, so I definitely see someone giving you a compliment regarding your looks. I feel like you are someone who is an old soul. You do have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, and you are exhausted, but you just don't look it. So someone may ask you for the secret of your good youthful looks. And I feel like, of course, you will generously let that person know. But ultimately, I feel it's coming down to good genes, good thoughts, and a good heart. Okay. Of course, we are also what we eat. So some of you may, disclose something that you eat that really gives you like great energy or a glow about you. It says here, breaking free, rebellious energy, idealistic, on the verge of something, trying things out. Oh, there we go. Look, hormonal. Okay, I did mention that just a moment ago. You're definitely going to have more energy because you got the Sun card there. Impressionable, independent, receptive, strong-willed. I definitely see this month is you tapping into your wildness that you may felt you've been lacking recently. You're reconnecting to a part of self. But also this is about something from your youth, okay? So I feel some of you may be putting a spotlight on your youth and things that you experienced that shaped you. And, it's almost like some of you are removing a money block, okay, is what I'm seeing there. Some of you may also be really like serious about having your needs met. And you may have felt that growing up that, you didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings or always there to kind of like make sure everybody's okay. And sometimes you may have felt that you lost a sense of self by always, putting a lot of your energy out there. Well, now is the time to empower yourself and actually recognize what you need and focus on having your needs met at this time and readdressing the balance. Because I see a lot of you focusing on reciprocity this month because of that Six of Pentacles there. Now, of course, this is a period to try new things because it's going to infinitely change your energy. We've got the Sun card, which is your card, my beautiful Leo. So this is about shining your light, being confident in your wonderful self, but also this is about things, blossoming. You're blossoming. And I feel a lot of you have been going through a major awakening. I feel a lot of you are noticing the power of your mind. Thoughts really do become things. And thank you so much. I'm so grateful. My guides are actually giving me that a lot of you are noticing the energy and how it's affecting you and your circumstances. So you're noticing that if you spend time with a person, for example, and they are low energy, they drain your energy, they're always negative, always complaining about things, because my guides are actually showing me something in the water. It's an experiment, and it's like having, what I'm seeing is tangerines or oranges. I think they're tangerines anyway, or mandarins, I'm not sure. But, and they're showing me 3 of them. And one of them is like, it's too ripe. It's going moldy, okay, is what I can see. And then the other 2, the one on the furthest is not being affected at all, but the one in the middle, closest to the one that's all moldy, is actually catching the mold. That's what I'm seeing there right now. So it's like, remember, energy, it catches. So if there's someone who's always draining your energy, always complaining, always gossiping about people, I feel like you're looking at the energy and thinking, okay, if they're gossiping or saying negative things about that person in my presence, what are they saying about me when I'm absent? So some of you are looking about the two-facedness of people or, the negativity of people. And I feel like you're pushing yourself away from those people. I feel friendships are changing or evolving in a way where you want to protect your energy at this time. And the Sun card indicates that you're having a glow up. Your energy is going to be infinitely different because the 3 Cups is about who you surround yourself with. And of course, the Star energy, whilst it is an energy of shining bright, a star, especially a shooting star, the energy is not sustainable. It kind of like fizzles out. So, I feel a lot of you are looking at who drains your energy, what drains your energy, and also your home space. You're looking at your home and how certain things change your energy. Do you watch TV for long periods of time and feel super drained after watching it? When, if you watch something like on your phone, does it drain you less, for example? I feel like you're just noticing things. I'm not really sure whether TV zaps our energy or not, but I feel like you're just looking at things that make you feel less energetic after you've connected to it. And that's body, mind, and soul. A lot of you going through a major awakening, and I feel like you've been through some dark times and struggles because of this awakening, but we must address the dark in order to embrace the light. And I feel right now you're stepping into this period of empowerment, of shining your wonderful light, not fearing who you are, kind of like stepping out there and saying, this is me in all my authentic glory. But also the Sun card indicates abundance, prosperity. You're attracting a lot of attention right now. I feel you're allowing yourself to be seen after a period of almost like hiding away with that Four of Swords. There's new things to be excited about, new festivals, new events, things that you want to involve yourself with. And I feel your creativity is also flowing. A lot of you are going to return to a period from your past. It could be a hobby that you used to do. Maybe it was a book that you loved when you were a child. Maybe it was a movie you loved. I feel this reminds you of who you are and a time where, you know, your imagination run wild, where anything was possible. And you're realizing that your thoughts are becoming things, that anything is possible as long as you put your mind to it and believe in yourself. And I see a lot of you backing yourself this month and saying, yes, I got this. I feel a lot of things that have been kind of disruptive for you as well are going to be a little bit more plain sailing this month. And I feel things are going to get a little bit better there for you as well. Now, I'm being shown a mirror with this card in the water. I'm scrying at the same time as doing a reading, and the mirror can indicate that you being a beacon of positivity will reflect back to you. The more positive you are, the more positive things are attracted to your vibration. These can be like promotions, raises, money, friendships, whatever it is that you set your mind to. I feel it's all about warmth, and a lot of you may be even thinking about going to sunnier climates during cold months. So, for example, if you live in the northern hemisphere where it's going to get pretty cold, it's going to be a lot of snow. I feel like, you know, there's just going to be a lot of a colder energy about us all up in the northern kind of hemisphere, and in the southern hemisphere, of course, it will just increase in its heat. And of course, that's normal. You know, the seasons flip depending on where you are in the world. But I feel a lot of you may be wanting to escape the colder months by going somewhere hotter, and you may be planning that vacation, as I mentioned. Now, we do have the Five of Pentacles. You know, you're starting with King of Pentacles energy, so if you're someone who gets your pension at the beginning of the month, or you get paid at the beginning of the month, or a benefit comes through at the beginning of the month, it stands to reason that, of course, you have to pay out on bills or lifestyle choices. And I feel, you know, the Five of Pentacles indicates that, of course, your money will fluctuate because we have the Six of Pentacles there, but I feel like you are going to be able to save a little bit, but not maybe as much as you'd hoped for. Okay, I got to be honest with you. Five of Pentacles can indicate that you think, okay, I could have saved a little bit more, but ultimately I see you treating yourself and finding really good deals and discounts this month. So I feel it kind of like is nice because it means that you got the best out of your financial situation. Now, also, you know, the Five of Pentacles can be a longing for something, but it's going to be delivered for you with that star energy. And this can also indicate that, you know, as the months get darker, you know, there is a need for more vitamin D, for example, a more sort of need for light or sunlight in some way. So I feel like you're looking at your health benefits there as well. But also the Five of Pentacles can indicate that a lot of you are looking at alternative forms of abundance at this time and overlooked treasures or overlooked talents that you have. This card is an indication that suddenly things are illuminated in front of us, and the things that we've been manifesting are going to be drawing closer to us. But when we get this card, this is a card, of course, of highlighting the simplicity of the present moment. You know, sometimes we always feel like there's something that we need and we always don't have something, because as soon as we get what we want, human nature is we're on to the next thing. But I feel, you know, exacting more gratitude for the things that you have right now actually will attract more for you. I would definitely say with that Five of Pentacles, I just get this energy of encountering negative people or encountering people with seasonal colds. There is a potential that you may pick one up, so just watch out for that. I mean, also, I'm being given an energy of worry can also chip away at our immune system. So it's important to try and remain as positive as possible. Easier said than done. I absolutely know that. We're all human and we go from states of feeling really positive, empowered, and then the next moment we can feel our energy ebbing away, or we feel a bit negative, or we get into a cycle of worry or fear. But looking at your energy, the way things are going to work out, it's like trust the process. Everything will go back to balance and normality, and that, you know, you are maintaining and sustaining life right now and getting some good quality rest. Now I'm just going to go and get that card because of course it fell on the floor there. So one moment, please. Sorry about that, my beautiful Leo. I was clarifying that Five of Pentacles. It's another five, which can indicate, you know, that you are expecting challenges ahead. But the Five of Wands actually indicates that you want to challenge yourself a little bit more. So some of you may actually put yourself on a course of learning. Maybe that's what that Five of Pentacles means, that you're going to spend a little bit extra money there to pick up a new course of study, upskill in some way, or maybe it's a spiritual course. Learn more about yourself and your gifts and what you're capable of. But also the Five of Wands indicates that you are wanting to, you know, basically harness your passions in some way. You're in training. You're the student of life right now. And when you get this card, it can also indicate creative brainstorming, that you are, you know, utilizing your imagination, stretching it to basically see what is possible and coming out of your comfort zone. There may be some like really wild and wacky ideas that come out with that Five of Wands there as well. Also, some of you may feel challenged, of course, because five can be the number of challenge, that you're under pressure. But I feel the Sun card is to highlight where you feel things are missing in your life or things are not going the way you hope for, so you can, you know, exact change in that area of life. Remember, tension can be really good. It causes a conflict within ourselves. It says, don't get complacent. Don't get stuck in a rut. Keep moving forward. So I see here that you're challenging yourself. A lot of you, if you are very creative in nature, I see that you may be entering a competition, and I feel like there is an energy here of you winning a good place, but perhaps you may not win the actual full competition. I hate to give you that message, okay? But that's something that's coming through. But what I do see is it puts eyes on whatever work or whatever it is that you are doing, and the next time is the win, is what I see. I got to be honest with you. Five of Pentacles as an outcome energy, it's like, okay, you just got pipped to the post there by somebody, but it means that the next one is yours. And that's only in terms of competitions. Now, if you're going up for a job or a promotion, I see that there is something that's in the mix that you are in the spotlight for. It's actually going to be your role. However, I feel like the role is not ready yet. It feels that it's being finalized. And when it is, the Six of Pentacles indicates that, you know, you will get it. My guides are kind of nudging me on the competition. There's more likelihood I'm being given that you may share a place with the winner. It's like joint first place, but the next time it's you on your own winning it, okay? So it could be that there is like a joint winner thing, or, you know, you're in the top three and you share a place. It feels like you were so, yeah, I'm being given by my guides that you share a place, okay? So, but the next time you're the person, the only person who wins. So if you are someone who enters competitions and things like that. But ultimately, I feel like you're focusing on energy levels this month. I feel like you really are forced to be reckoned with. You're bringing more fun and spontaneity into your everyday circumstances. Yeah, what's old is new again. So I think I mentioned that you may return to something that you used to do. It could be a hobby. I mean, it could be a job, for example, for some of you, if you've been out of work recently. You know, remember your first card here as you know, your end cards, it's the first card from this deck. Mushrooms, they tend to grow in the dark, okay? And it's a healthy period, but now you're about to embrace the light. This card can indicate that you are basically looking at things from a new angle or refurbishing things. And that really connects to your fourth house of like DIY, or maybe some of you may upcycle things. I mean, recycling also, I feel like, for a better planet. This is something that you're connecting to. But it says here, what's old is new again. And back to work, old job, new angle, refurbish, and resale. Okay. Now, I feel a lot of you, this is like your energy levels. A lot of you may even be using like a, a healthy mushroom to help you when it comes to clarity of mind or hormones. And I feel it's going to regulate you in some way. Always get the advice from a practitioner, someone who's got qualifications to give you that advice before you do anything like that. But I definitely see here that you are rebalancing everything and are going to be at optimum levels to achieve your goals, whatever they may be. And we've also got independent. So a lot of you exerting that independence, of course, it's a cat, my beautiful Leo. Cats are very discerning about the company that they keep as well. They don't run with the crowd. They look at you, they assess you, and they go, nope, next. So, I feel this is about you embracing that aloof side when you need to, but at the same time, integrating yourself into things that bring you joy, where you feel like you're a part of things. And it says here, go your own way, unique path, self-starter, your own business, freelance, and boss. So if you are in, a career, this is a great time. I think I mentioned it. Some of you may want to launch a new business idea. If you're already your own boss, I feel like there is an increase there. Some of you may reinvest that money into, broadening your reach when it comes to your business. But ultimately, whether you're in a career or not, this is about your own unique, independent, authentic self. So some of you may think about going traveling somewhere. You may even set up a little date night for yourself to do something by yourself. Go to the cinema. This is about spending good quality time. But remember, cats, they take naps. So you need to be on optimum levels and take good quality rest. But also they lock onto the object of their desire. They do that little shuffle, which means they are assessing the best way to pounce on an opportunity or whatever it is that they want. And I feel like you're in the stages of that and you will accomplish whatever it is you set out to do, okay? So I'm just going to go and get a trinket or a rune before we close. Okay, we have life ring. Okay, so this is all about your commitments. Okay, this is about the things that you love doing. Of course, if you are worried about finances, I feel like you will stay afloat. Okay, I want you to be aware of that. That's what this ring means. But also, for some of you, this could be you going overseas, okay, or thinking about going on a vacation. Life rings are all about your connection to people around you. There could also be an important agreement that occurs this month and an understanding between people where you get the best benefit. Also, this trinket, it basically connects to the Two of Cups. So it means whatever you are manifesting in your heart, you're attracting it this time. There's a sense of reciprocity. There's a lot of friendship energy about you as well. But also, this basically means that some of you may have felt that you've been drifting, okay? But this is a period in order to help you get clear in your mind about what it is that you want, recharge your batteries, and be ready for the opportunities that are about to be bestowed upon you. And I feel there's two big things coming your way. One is really going to surprise you, okay? And I feel it's like an addition, like the cherry on top. And the other thing is something that you've been working hard to accomplish. This could be a personal project. Doesn't have to be a career, money, love-related thing. If you are looking for love, I feel there is a potential to meet someone. I'm actually getting two energies for you. One, you could know this person already, someone from your past, okay? There's a potential there to rekindle something with someone from the past. Doesn't have to be someone you were in a relationship with. Could be someone where there was a flirtation, but it never got explored, because I see a lot of exploration energy around you. Ultimately, I feel you will be independent, as in you will remain single, but exploring a relationship. So if you're looking for love, I feel there is a potential to meet someone. They've got very strong earth in their chart, so they ground your energy, very passionate, and I feel a lot of fun. So if you're in a relationship already, I feel you and your person, you may have gone through a very intense period of growing together. Sometimes it's really hard. When you're growing together, there's still like growing pains in a relationship. So I feel some of you may actually rekindle that spark or do something really wild and bold and different. And I feel it creates this sense of independence within the relationship, even though you're both very much together, okay? So we'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in that reading for you, my beautiful Leo. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press that little notification bell. Lets you know when I update my next message. Lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Leo, and love and light.